Welcome to Happy Hour at the Craft Bar. We've got a fun craft tale for you tonight, a new project that we worked up and in bulk. So grab yourself something to sip on, enjoy the holiday season, and let's look at gifts you can make. All right, my mom and I fell into a dangle hole. I had never made a dangle. I had heard the phrase dangle, but crafters out there inspire us. We started watching craft swap videos, and the next thing I know, we need to make some dangles. So, this is what I'm calling strawberry cheesecake. Okay, this is my strawberry cheesecake dangle, and I got inspired by the colors. This is the graham cracker crust, and the strawberries, and the cheesecake, and the toppings. It's delicious. I want to eat it up. All these fun, fun, fun charms on it. When I say that we fell into a hole, I have an entire bag now of jewelry making, beading, wiring, turning, eyelet, screwdrivers, you name it. But we had a ball, and I will be making more of these to come. Listen, y'all. Every single one of these. When you see this box, every single one of these is a dangle that I packaged up to give as a gift this season. And once I made all the dangles, so we made all the dangles, we had them laying out, we loved them, they were so pretty. Each dangle, I'll go through it, but to display the dangles, I went through and I had some holiday paper that I'd bought. I took a piece of holiday paper, I folded it in half, and then I hole punched it. That's it. That's all this is, y'all. This is a piece of paper folded in half with a single glue strip, like boom, quick. I don't need to care if it's not gonna, that's not what I'm doing. It's a display piece. And I put 2 hole punches in it. And the reason for the 2 hole punches is that these lobster claws slide right through. And then that gives, because it's heavy, so this will still bend it over, but it gives it some stability. And then I bought these treat bags. I had to go to 4 stores to find some plain, clean, simple enough treat bags. And these are just clear with little gold dots. I thought that would pretty. A little add to it. So then that just slides inside, and boom, there's my treat bag with your dangle filled with exciting jewels. So let's look at the dangles, because each dangle ended up following kind of a pattern. We bought a kit of jewelry making stuff, and it came with the lobster, these big lobster clasps, and this is actually what got us going, y'all. The set I bought had a lobster clasp and the big keychain and this easy to thread dangling form. So all you had to do was buy these big, let me not lose that band. You buy these extra wide beads. They are literally called dangle keychain, dangle pins, I think is what they called them. And they just slide on. That is it. And then you just screw that on and you're done. Boom. And they make these extra big beads. So we bought at Michael's with 50% off. We were able to get, they were always having their bead stuff on sale. And I think Hobby Lobby, and when Joanne was around, they still did it too. Lots of beads and the colors for our scheme. So this year's theme for Christmas is inspired by Bridgerton and the Gilded Age and Downton Abbey. We're going with this dark green, dusky pink, whites, pearls, and kind of a dark Merlot color, and then some seafoam, this kind of lighter green. So that's the color scheme, and this pattern, this paper matches it very well. Hence, all the stuff we bought tended to fall in those categories. We got some other colors toward the end, but that was the main set. And each dangle began as first this keychain stud. And then in looking at craft videos, we saw that people had big, long dangles. And this is one we did with string, so with a tight tie at the end. And I did have some fun learning to do that. A lot of them show it where they double it through, but I couldn't get my thread to go through the beads, even with the big beads, and certainly not when I bought smaller beads. Each keychain ends up being 3 different components. It is a clasp, and then 3 smaller pieces. There's this one, which is the dangle on a chain. So it's a chain, and attached to the chain are individual little dangles coming off. This was the most time consuming. This took 5 minutes. You're done in 10 minutes after you reevaluate your design and you like it. You can do 1 hour, you can get 20 of these knocked out. That's a great project to watch a movie or binge watch a TV show or see a game show, whatever you're doing. The news even. This part requires some effort. This, string it all up, tie it off, you're good. Put it on a little O-ring here, one of those little small, I think that's what they're called, O-rings. This, though, is Each of these is threaded on and then attached. So this little chain dangle would be the thing you have to spend some time and effort on. And we did find it was easier to go ahead and buy the kind that have the flat end, and some have a little dangle in, a little loop, so you can add another little piece to it, hence all of these. Lots of fun. Didn't spend a lot of money on the beads, though, y'all. Oh, some of these are Dollar Tree beads. I'm going to be absolutely honest. I found some really cute bead sets at the Dollar Tree that worked great for my color scheme. So, this is strawberry cheesecake. And I said each of these has 3 components. So, let's take a look at all the ones we made. And y'all let me know. Ooh, don't drop things. Don't want to drop stuff. All right. Try not to mess up these bags because I'm going to give these away soon, going to a party. So again, two hole punches and a folded piece of paper. And then here is this one. This one is all pink and white with pink little candies. So this is my bubble gum. That's what I think of this one as, the bubble gum, because it's the big round, like double bubble. You get an old fashioned candy machine, a little bow on it, little sweet piece. That's like a little piece of candy right there with a heart in it. Yeah, and these opalescents at the top and bottom are definitely a Dollar Tree bead. I remember those well. Bought a line of pearls, kept it going, and these. Here we get a blue and purple. So this is our frozen, the icy orchids. Get that? Now this one I did a little differently because I doubled it around and then I put the loop under that tulip to really make it stay. So this you get, again, you get 3 in 1. You get the dangle on the chain, you get one real long drop, and then you get the one on the keychain. So I think the first 2 dozen maybe we made, or the first 12, were this way because it came with that little post to make the ornament on it, or the quick dangle threaded. Whereas this one is not. So this one is a threaded one, the one on the chain, and then this one I just threaded and added a little lobster claw to it. And the reason I did that is that you can use this as one. You just take it off and boom. Add that to your purse for a big dangle, your backpack, your whatever you want to adorn with it. But maybe you're not into something that heavy. Maybe it's too big for you. You can take it and make it into 3. That's just a little one. Clip that onto something fun. Add it to the bottom of your curtains, or your pull on your window at your desk, and you can see something pretty. This is one, also a little lobster clasp. It just comes off. Well, I say it just comes off. Let me actually work it. There it is. So it is, and then here. And you can take this off, all right? So you could leave the little one on and pull this one off. The idea that I had is that you can customize it to your liking, as big or ornate or as simple as you want it to be. You can clip them all to the main ring. You can clip them up here to this part, however you want to do it. And I thought, I'm always the holiday, you can re-gift this so easily. Clip off one of those and add it to the tag on your present. Extra present, extra ornamentation, just that much nicer. This is the sunburst. So get a little bit of honey sunshine coming to us. We've got some flowers. We've got a little golden bee. Let me take it off the paper so you can see it. Little golden bee right there. Little bunny. Not all, I said, though I'm making them for my Christmas party to give out as presents right now at the holidays. They last all year long, so. And same thing, all of these are 3 pieces to do as you like. I thought that really made more fun for everyone. Ooh, here's another one of these nice with the pink and the strawberries. And ooh, these are those silicone beads. So they are matte, but they have like a marble look to them. And then just tons of little beads everywhere I went. So this is the dripping with the cheesecake. So this is, again, strawberry shortcake. If I had strawberry cheesecake, I think of this as shortcake because you got the strawberries dripping and the foam, the whipped cream. Tasty. I'm making myself hungry, y'all. It's supposed to be a happy hour, and I think what I'm going to do is go have a dessert hour. And with this one, this is the golden one. So I think this is very gilded. And here I left the chain on its own. and I added the 3 dangles to the main round, this kind of big flat clasp that it came with. So I've got that with 2 dangles at the end of that. Kind of made a split pigtail. This is frozen. It's all snowflakes. And I got these snowflake charms in bulk. I think I got a package of 30 for $2 at Walmart. Really usable. When I bought the original set, it did come with like a plain box of large, wide whole beads, and some of those are part of that. Okay, this one, the first dark color. So, liked that. Here, got these little honeybees, and I think I got 8 of them in different colors. Same thing at Michael's, all on sale. And then see, this one is just plain red. So together, it's a holiday. You're getting kind of the red and the green, but apart, not so much. Actually, I kind of think of this one has maybe an Asian flair to it because of that color scheme. Very pretty. Set that there. And these are, in another video, I showed some shaker ornaments. These are the beads that I bought in bulk. And I used them for my shaker ornaments. I used them for the beads. Got them at Dollar Tree and Michael's. Very affordable. Ooh, frozen. We're coming to it. Look at that beautiful flower. Love it. So, beaded string on the little chain. I did buy these little chains. It was in the kit that I got. And then to that chain, you add these little dangles to it. And connecting it here, yeah, they want you to use little twist. We had a 50% off coupon at Michael's, and the Michael's clerk was actually really helpful. She said, yeah, go online and get that and buy it because we have one left in the size you want. And I did buy this fancy dancy thing that bends the wire and clips it all at once. I know you don't need it. I know you don't, y'all. You totally don't. But, I was struggling, and it saved me a lot of hassle and consternation in making all of these. And I do plan to do this project again. I had a lot of fun. My mom and I had a lot of fun. She's wanting to do some craft swaps. If you are any craft swaps and think we are capable of the level you're at, reach out. We'd love to get involved. We have so much paper crafting fun in our home. Here's another one of those beautiful pink. Kind of a slim one here with just a little heart at the bottom and then sweetness. So together it's nice and you get plenty of heft, but not so much. Frozen icicles. This is definitely a winter themed. So you get the snowflakes. You've got the snowflakes in the chain dangle with all those blues, the turquoise and the royal blue really shining. And then this is just solid white, just iridescent white. So that's on its own. And then the little one is blue and white, with just a little bit of tint, but that iridescence. So I think that one is very lovely. And I like these lobster claws because they have a 360 turn. So when you have it on something, on your purse or your backpack or whatever you're going to add it to, it'll hang and turn as you like it to. All right, this one's a big one. This was some of the beads that came with the kit. So you can see it's real big. And then these, I think they're called focal beads because you can turn it around and stick something in the middle. If I did it again, I might go back and add more around it. But fun, right? Little seashell. So this is the summertime. I think that's what we're going for. Summer fun. Little seashell, little bows, out on the beach, living it up in your best life. Luck of the Irish. Here is all greens. Very pretty. So the big dangle has that nice giant focal in it. And then a smaller one with another big focal bead. But isn't that pretty? Kind of a 60s kick. And then just some pretty green for the simple. This would be your, what am I trying to say? Believe me, the elegant, the jadeite. Right. Okay, my mom liked this one. When she saw it, she said she wants this one. So she may be getting this one. We'll see. I called this one my wine connoisseur. This is the Merlot, and I was inspired by that big clunk of grapes. That came. So I think of these as champagne and wine. this color here, and then these are the grapes. You go stomping them, and these are the little grape clusters. So I did all of the dangles on the chain the same way. Normally I switch it up, but here I thought, no, I'm wanting to evoke all those grapes hanging from the vine. And then I even kind of went with some like vine-like paper in the background, but that's it. That's my Merlot, my wine lovers. And in fact, I might, because I like that so much, this could be pretty to add around the wine bottle. Tie a bow around a nice bottle and then add that to it. I think that would be a fun highlight. Ooh. Now, also these dangles move around, y'all, hence the little baggies help. Okay. All white. Again. No, this is a different one. This is a different one. Some of the beads are the same. So this one has a little teddy bear. Think of this as my snowman, right? Kind of a big, and then I added 3 at the bottom of that one. So you can kind of do as you like with these. Here's that. All pearls. Little winter rose. And that pearl bead. I don't know if you can see that. Did pretty good. Well, I've played around with these. I've been taking them in and out and moving them around, and I've only had a few beads fall off. You know, not every connection is solid. You give yourself grace to realize you're learning the craft as you do it. Here's another pink. Oh, very girly. So 5 big round focal beads with a little gold spacer between each. And then the simpler one is just a beautiful bow with white pearl and little pink spacers. And then the dangling chain, those kind of pearlescent roses, and again, these pink beads of different sizes and colors. These smaller ones are from the Dollar Tree. These are from Michael's. I did get those in a line. You know, they come in big chains. And last but never least, cucumber watermelon. I am of a generation that grew up with that scent, and this is what I thought when I made this one. Cucumber watermelon. So simple, white and purple, white and heart. This one is the butterfly with a little shiny dangle at the end, and then the chain bead, all different shades and different types of beads of the green and the pink. Just, So cucumber watermelon. I actually might pair that with some Bath and Body Works items just for fun to really reminisce it. All right, now that we've looked through them, I gotta choose a favorite. Oh, y'all, that's hard. That's hard. Okay, things that come to mind. I still love this sort of strawberry shortcake one with the gold beads. I think that's very pretty. I know my mom's favorite is the wine, the Merlot. I think I'm still proud of that one. I think that turned out really cute. And then for me, oh, yeah, it's going to be this one. I loved that frozen icy rose. I think this is, yeah. And how I did the 2 pigtails. I don't think I could have done any better here. Little twirl. This makes me think of when Elsa, I'm not a fan of the movie, and not a big, but you know, when she throws out her, in the whirl of the snow around you, or just any kind of whirlwind. But that's probably my favorite. Okay, so we're going with that one. The frozen rose will be my favorite. Let me know in the comments. Did you see one that you thought was particularly fun? So, like and subscribe like everyone on YouTube. We'd love to have comments. We'd love to have views. I just like to hear that you're interested in making something and what you're doing with yours. Y'all have a happy hour and a happy day, and we'll see you next week at the Craft Bar.